A frustrating 1-1 draw against Workington. The weather conditions not helping the style of football that we'd like to play.
Obviously got more challenging as the game wore on, the conditions, but I felt first half we did edge it. Thought we were good value for the lead, although we didn't create as many clear-cut chances as I would have liked. Second half started, they changed personnel at half time. That certainly suited them better. I felt we defended far too deep for large periods of the second half and allowed them to get out from the goalkeeper far too easy. And when we did do that and we were a lot braver, then we stopped it at source, created some really good opportunities to finish the game off. And we weren't as clinical as we was last week at 𝗙𝙬𝗧. And then obviously, a moment, indecision, has allowed the lad to get in and equalise. And then 𝗏𝙗𝙗 has to pull off a couple of decent saves late on because the tide had turned with the equaliser. Outside, I think it was a fair result. And we move on to Tuesday.
So Dom Lawson with a superb finish in the first half, but Charlie Barnes I thought was immense at the back. He's had to sort of put up with new partners in Karl Brownhill and now Calthwaite in recent weeks, but his performance was key back there.
Yeah, I thought first half in particular was very aggressive on the front foot. His reading of the play was very, very good, and he looked very commanding. As I say, I thought the three of them second half were just a little bit indecisive. But again, that's work in progress regarding how I would like us to be to negate their qualities, to stop them getting out too easy. And as I said, I thought when we did it, for periods in the second half, it was okay, but it wasn't consistent enough for me. But they're a good side. They work the ball really well from Jim, who's obviously a big asset to the way they play. And at times we found it difficult. But we stuck in there. Like I said, if we'd have took the couple of chances on the transition, we got ourselves into really good areas, then we don't have to worry about the last 10 minutes of the game where there's a little bit of an onslaught after the equaliser. So, point to point, and then we move on to Tuesday.
Something that you talked about in our Supporters Club newsletter this week has been our positive performances have been on synthetic 4G pitches. Obviously, we don't have that here. How much of a challenge is that for you to continue playing that free-flowing football that you'd like to play on this sort of surface?
Oh, I think you saw at times today we did. So I think that's just a mindset. I asked the players not to really let it weigh on the mind too much. They're good technically. We want them to get the ball down. And I thought at times we did. We worked the ball really well, got ourselves into good situations. But unfortunately, just a lack of quality. And like I say, with the chances that we had at 1-0, if we was as ruthless as we were last week, then we'd have won the game. But it wasn't to be, and we've had to settle for a draw.
We're now in that hectic period of Saturday football. Is that all about managing your squad, taking it game by game, or do you plan weeks ahead?
No, just game by game. We'll see how everybody is regarding any knocks, niggles, and all the rest of it, and then we'll assess things and then make a decision for Tuesday.
It's the Lancashire FA Trophy quarter-final on Tuesday, an opportunity to get a win against our local rivals, Bamber Bridge.
Well, ultimately, we want to keep momentum. It doesn't matter whether we're playing in the FA Cup, FA Trophy, League, Lancashire Cup, any cup. The bottom line is we want to win the next football match, and we want to maintain, the last 4 games, and we continue to build on that because at the moment we're still striving for consistency. There's still plenty to work on, but there's obviously some really good signs of how the last 4 games have gone for us.
Thank you very much, Chris. Best luck on Tuesday.
Cheers, thank you.